Hi, and welcome to my quaint cottage. Today, we're in my garden. We will start off with the most unspectacular little bed of carrots. They're doing very well. They are the first thing that I planted, or one of the first things that I planted, and I have not mulched this bed, and I rarely weed it. You can see it's actually not too bad. You can see all of my beds are overflowing with walking onions. It just looks a mess, but everything is just going crazy in all of the beds. It just really is masses of green, which is awesome. So I will just start in this little bed right here of peppers. There's only 4 peppers and 2 eggplant in this bed. And I've already started to get peppers off of this plant. This plant is the shishito, and it is amazing. It was the earliest, so there I already have more. This first one right here is a pimento, and you can see I do have some fruit on there, some little ones growing. There's a larger one. I've never planted these before, so I'm not sure, but I am gonna wait for those to get red. This pepper plant here looks very sad next to the shishito. It's not quite as bushy, and it's not nearly as tall as the pimento. This is a bell pepper. You can kind of see that there's some fruit in there. There's a little one and then a large one. I should probably pick that large one to allow all these little blooms to develop, but I really want to see it when it turns colors and is actually orange. This pepper plant right here is another sweet pepper. This one is called Gypsy. Oh no, the very first beetles of the season. There we go. I'm gonna have to get rid of those. Here on this plant, we already have a fruit. It's quite small. Here's my watermelon bed. And look, we already have some watermelon in there. And moving on from the watermelons, we have the potato plants. I am just going to ignore them until all the tops die off, and then I'll dig up my potatoes. Hopefully I have a couple buckets. I'm excited about this one. This is a spaghetti squash. You can see I've got one right here. See, I already have one. That looks pretty nice size. I don't know when I'm supposed to harvest those, so I'll have to look that up and see. And the first plant on the other side of the aisle is zucchini. I have been harvesting off of this plant and thinning out the leaves. It needs to be thinned out some more, and there's more zucchini in there. I will be harvesting. There we go. I got him out. I'll have to see if there's any more in there. And next comes tomatoes. My poor tomatoes. I haven't pulled the suckers off. I haven't put up any guardrails for them. I haven't put up any supports other than just the little wire support to keep the deer out. But I do have some fruit on there. These are the little cherries. And over on this side, I think these are brandywine on this side. So you can see that one and that one. And moving on from the tomatoes, we have cucumber, and they have really outgrown their bed. I'm glad I did not add more to it. This is the original 3 containers that I bought from the store. These are straight 8, and I don't even have a aisle there anymore. I'm gonna have to go through and cut back that vine or string it up on here so that I can get in there. But I know there's lots of cucumbers already in there. That is a lot larger than what I would like for pickles, so maybe I'll make some relish out of that. I decided to get some herbs, and I didn't have a garden bed to put them in, so I just threw them in some buckets. So there's just an example of how you can garden anywhere in anything. Just take some buckets and throw some dirt in. I've already been harvesting off the basil. It doesn't seem to mind losing a leaf here and there. Also the parsley and a little bit of sage. I did grab some dill. Over here is some Greek oregano, and this last spindly one is marjoram. I'm not sure how that's supposed to grow. You can see that's already got, I don't know, little flowers, little seeds at the top. I don't know, somebody let me know what that is. So now that I have officially been chased into the house because of the rain, I can share with you what I've been collecting this week. And I'll start with these 2. The bell pepper obviously is supposed to be orange, and I was really wanting to wait for it to be orange. And this eggplant, of course, should be much larger than this. Moving on to the cucumbers, this is all I came out with. I was hoping to find loads in that vine. I just found some overgrown ones. These are probably going to just turn into relish for the refrigerator. I don't have enough to make a canner load, I am sure, but we can have some nice fresh relish. In the back are the peppers. All of those did not come off the plant today. However, probably half of them did. The other half is what's left over from what I had already been harvesting. I have been using these. Of course, it is zucchini season and I have a mass of zucchini here. And this is even after I have used quite a bit in my eggs and as a saute. And I had a friend come by and take home 3 large ones. So I still have this many on my counter. And in the back, you can see we now have eggs. We have 9 hens. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you like to garden too, let me know what types of produce you have coming into your house right now, fresh from your garden. Thanks so much and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.